HP.
Steven, when you get so fat. Emotional damage.
Is that you?
Emotional damage.
Oh, where did you go? Harvard.
Emotional damage. Today, we're focusing on emotional damage. That right there is emotional damage. The unfairness that adds extra flavor to that emotional damage. Very effective. The paralyzing anxiety and fear will deliver emotional damage that will likely last throughout adulthood. Very effective. That right there is emotional damage. Because children don't have money, they can't think of a way to get out of that situation, delivering extra emotional damage. Very effective. I try to find an artistic expression while at the same time dealing the physical and emotional damage. The unfairness delivers extra emotional damage. Very effective. Emotional damage. 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 Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Well, some kind of damage was done. Not sure what. Okay.
The Dongsha Pratis Islands, Shisha Paracel Islands, Zhongsha Islands, and Nansha Spratly Islands, as well as their surrounding waters, are an inherent part of the Republic of China's ROC territory and waters, whether from the perspective of history, geography, or international law. The ROC enjoys all rights over them in accordance with international law. This is indisputable.
Indisputable.
The South China Sea Islands were first discovered, named, and used, as well as incorporated into national territory by the Chinese. Among them, Taiping Island is the largest of the naturally formed islands in the Nansha Islands, with a land area of 0.49 square kilometers. In 1946, personnel from the ROC Navy vessel Taiping reclaimed the island, erecting a stone marker and renaming it Taiping.
What were they typing?
The San Francisco Peace Treaty and the Treaty of Peace between the ROC and Japan, together with other international legal instruments, confirmed that the islands and reefs in the South China Sea belong to the ROC. Taiping Island has been garrisoned by ROC troops since 1956, and it is currently under the administrative jurisdiction of Qijin District in southern Taiwan's Kaohsiung City. Taiping is a habitable island where our people have lived for over 50 years. It is the only one of the Nansha Islands that has fresh water and can sustain economic life of its own. With essential infrastructure in place for water, electricity, agriculture, and transportation. Water is provided through a reverse osmosis desalination system as well as groundwater wells and water recycling. Electricity comes from diesel generators and a photovoltaic system that generates some 170,000 kilowatts of power per year. A great variety of fruit and vegetables are grown on the island farm. Taiwan improvements to the existing runway and construction of new piers have made air and sea transportation much more convenient. The Nansha Hospital makes high-quality medical care available to sailors of all nations. Postal services, satellite dish antennas, and 2G cell phone towers ensure efficient communications,
2G.
while the island's meteorological station provides timely weather information for the safety of ships and planes in the South China Sea region. There is also a temple devoted to the Bodhisattva of Compassion and recreation facilities for island residents. Taiping Island boasts a world-class atoll ecosystem, rich in marine resources. Plant and animal life on the island are very diverse, with 106 species of plants and more than 60 types of terrestrial invertebrates.
What the?
Taiwan has paid special attention to environmental protection. turning the island and its waters into prime feeding grounds for seabirds.
Seabirds, Annoy Raven, Clevery, Happy Boys, Smokey Like Strikes, and King Cohen, King Derp. Thank you, boys. Cheerful Chipmunk, 1 year. Says